Well, if you want to up the ante of everything, man, Ernest the Cat Miller and Sonny Ono come out next looking like complete douchebags in their leather motorcycle riding gear. I think
This
Bobby
is
Heenan.
the second they look like douchebags comment of the podcast. Let's give me more we can get.
Yeah, it's coming. Well, I think it was Bobby Heenan said that Sonny Ono looked like he was about to land on an aircraft carrier.
What?
Because he looked like a leather-clad pilot.
I missed that comment.
Oh, yeah, okay. He said he looks like he's about to land on the Intrepid or something like that. Wow. I laughed. By the way, Miller is wearing Rebel flag fingerless gloves.
Okay.
Take a pause for that for a moment. Ramon texted me and went, "Holy crap, Cat's gloves."
Can we just point out for those who might not know, Ernest Miller is a black man.
He is definitely black.
Just we'll put that, you do what you want with that, but he was wearing Rebel flag. There you go.
And he would hold his hands up so you could plainly see them in front of his face. For Cat's pre-match promo.
Okay, I mean, he's probably appealing. Oh, God, this could be very stereotypical. He's probably trying to appeal to the audience there, to be fair. I mean...
Well, he was healing it up, so I don't think he was trying to appeal to anyone.
Well, that's all I can think of. I mean...
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, for Cat's pre-match promo, I don't know if you missed this. I think he had to ask David Penzer where the hard cam was.
I saw him gesture to him.
Yeah, well, because he goes over and he yells something to Penzer, and then Penzer motions towards the camera like it's over there. I'm like, wow. Oh, gosh. The motorcycles are revving up too much, not letting Miller speak. They did this earlier to Canyon, by the way. And...
so they don't like black people and gay people. Just, okay. That's...
Hey, in their defense, at the time, we didn't know Canyon was gay. I don't know if that's a defense, but there you go.
Just real quick, why would you go here and have black wrestlers here? Okay,
Hey, to this day, Eric Bischoff does not believe that any of them were racist, and he got
Booker
mad.
T on his podcast flat out said every single one of them were calling him the N-word when he was walking out.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Bischoff claims that was only a couple people, and it wasn't a widespread thing. And he got mad at Conrad for implying that, well, maybe the Harlem Heat would have got over more if they were white.
He's not wrong there. I mean,
yeah. So Bischoff denies it to this day, but I don't know. But anyway, speaking of douchebags, Buff Bagwell, he comes out.
I liked him, so screw you.
Apparently, you and Ramon both did. I never ever saw the appeal of Buff Daddy. I just didn't. I feel like
he and I were just talking. This must have been why this came up. Yeah, it is actually. Now thinking about it. I don't know. I feel like he had that it factor.
I don't know. He was somewhat entertaining. He was different, kind of, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to see the blockbuster, and then I wanted him to get the hell out of the way so I could see Steiner. That's really all I cared about with him.
I wanted him out of the way so I can see Steiner.
As a kid, I liked Scott Steiner. I kind of like him as an adult, but I don't know.
I was at Super Brawl when he turned, and that's when I started hating his guts forever, and I never liked him after.
Well,
I mean, points for him being a Michigan guy, but
No, F off with that one. That's the thing I hate the most about his ham cube loving ass. The Cat keeps trying to talk, and the motorcycles keep revving. Buff finally grabs the mic and says, "You're not a crowd favorite, if you know what I mean."
Yeah. What were we just talking about?
Yeah. So anyway, that happened.
Also on this, by the way, I liked the Cat too, man. I thought he was hilarious.
I never got into him either.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah.
I just thought the dancing and the over the top with the James Brown music, I don't know. There's something about it. I liked it. I laughed, and I thought he was a really good wrestler too.
As a kid, I don't know. I just cared about the top guys mostly. I mean, there were a few underneath guys that I liked, like Eddie. But, what the hell? But to the actual match here, Ernest Cat Miller with Sonny Ono in his corner taking on Buff Bagwell. They went about 7.5 minutes. The crowd chants "Pussycat" at Miller for quite a while.
Probably the nicest thing. The nicest thing they could have chanted at him, probably.
Yeah. Well, someone in the crowd has a trombone, and they blow it every now and then with a big move. Did you notice that?
I did. I was like, are vuvuzelas a thing yet?
Yeah, I was like, was young. Well, it's at Sturgis, so I can definitively say no. But otherwise, I'd be like, is a young Xavier Woods in the crowd?
Wow.
But yeah, every time, like, somebody would do a leapfrog.
He's in Atlanta and getting a PhD, being smarter than all of us. So.
Right. Yeah. Well, it was funny because somebody would hit a leapfrog and you'd hear. I was like, holy crap. I just wanted somebody to yell out, tricep meat. But to the actual match here. Here we go again. In the end, Ono gets on the apron. Buff throws the cat into him and then rolls the cat up with the worst O'Connor roll I've ever seen and gets the win. By the way, before the show, or I'm sorry, let me wrap this up. After the match,
it's over already? I love this match. After
the match, Miller beat Buff down, and then Sonny Ono mocked Buff's dance and pose. That was kind of funny.
I gotta be real with you. The highlight of the match for me.
Yeah, Sonny Ono.
I laughed so hard.
I know, a short little dumpy Asian dude in leather, trying to look like a biker, doing Buff's dance and then posing. I laughed out loud so hard with that. I'm like, damn it, Sonny. But before the show, apparently Bagwell and Miller got into a backstage fight over what the finish of their match would be. Bagwell was originally booked to lose, but threw a fit, complaining that he had been left laying on TV in the last few weeks, and he should go over. It escalated, and Bagwell tried to slap Miller, which led to Miller landing 2 solid punches to Bagwell's face, and then getting tied up on the ground by Miller until they were broken up. Bagwell's right elbow and forearm got scraped up in the fall. Apparently, you can visibly see it during the match. I wasn't paying attention.
I just don't understand why you would test a 3-time world karate champion.
Well, because if anybody hurts Buff, they're going to have to deal with Judy. You don't want to deal with Judy.
Former tag team champion.
Exactly. On a forklift. Uncle Dave gave this a dud. I gave it 1.5 stars. What do you say?
I want to know where the hell you get your half star from. I mean, this is...
Maybe 1. Looking back at it.
I wanted to give this a 0, but I don't believe in giving matches a 0 unless they don't ever happen. So I said 1, but man, this was just a mess.
It was booty.